Hi, I'm Kealy. I'm the Head of Solutions at Smart Commercial Solar. I recently went on a trip to the USA where our Head of Sales, Jon, and I attended the InterSolar North American Conference in Long Beach, California. The industry over there is impacted by different market forces to Australia. There are tariffs on the market. The way that they approach procurement of labour is different. There is more onshore manufacturing generally, and also as a result of the tariffs that are in place. So the brand landscape was totally different. There was only a few brands that cross over from the Australian market to the American market. There were other solutions as well around mounting, particularly ground mounting. There were a few ideas that we haven't seen before, some new ballast systems, and another system that was using ground anchors in a way that I hadn't seen before. There are also lots of software solutions over there. Analysis software in particular seems to be a bit better developed over there. There's API access to interval data through their distribution networks over there, which is a level of efficiency that we haven't got in Australia yet, which would be nice to see, but might be a ways off. There was quite a bit of development over there that we haven't seen in Australia and that would be beneficial for the Australian market. The cost of installing solar in Australia is much lower than what it is in America. Procuring labour in America seems to be very expensive compared to Australia. The cost of procuring equipment over there is also very high because it's not competing directly with Chinese and other Asian manufacturing areas. So as a result, their cost of a system is much higher than what it is in Australia. So Australia is definitely beating them for levelised cost of energy of solar installed. We did see some solar installs there. There's very few compared to Australia. So looking out over the skyline in Los Angeles, for a place that is pretty good weather-wise, there was very, very little solar. There's a few differences in the way they build roofs over there that makes it much more difficult to install solar than what it is in Australia. Waterproofing long-term and just fixing to the roof types that they use there is not as easy, and there's a lot of flat concrete roofs or rubber shingle roofs, which just doesn't lend itself as easily as what Australia's sort of classic ColourBond roof does, or trim deck and clip lock on commercial buildings. So we did see some solar installations, but not as many as you would expect for an area that's that solar rich. The key take home from the trip is probably a reminder that there are different angles to think about things, and there are different angles in different marketplaces. So there are guys out there who are solving a problem in the market, but they're targeting the American market because that's where they have manufacturing, or where they have expertise, or where they have accreditation. And those solutions might not find their way to the Australian market for a while. So it pays to just be aware of what's happening in other markets. There might be solutions there that aren't yet easy to find in Australia or in Europe or in America or wherever. There's innovation all over the world, and sometimes it's not universal all at once.